I'm Krissie.
And I'm Catherine.
And we are travelling gleefully. We are in Brussels. We are standing in, it's called I think the Grand Place, and it's like, this is the town hall behind us. And then if we just spin around, there's just like exclusively the most beautiful buildings you've ever seen around the whole square.
It's so cool.
It's so beautiful.
Again, it's like such a European square.
It really is.
Like, we're really in Europe.
I'm not sure how well you can see it on here, but all these buildings have like gold leaf along them, like all over them. It's amazing. We are so excited to eat like all of the chocolate and waffles while we're here. It's gonna be embarrassing, but
Yeah, there are literally chocolate places every second shop.
yeah, we've just been like walking around and it's like
insane.
literally we've walked past like 7 waffle places and like 50 chocolate places just between our hotel and here.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
But
Amazing.
it's so beautiful. We're here, we're like doing a couple of cities and then we're doing a couple of day trips as well. So we're gonna explore a lot of Belgium.
We love a day trip.
We do. So we're still in that little square, but like you can see all the beautiful buildings over here. But this one, that's a Starbucks. And over here, this beautiful one like in the corner, that's a Hard Rock Cafe. They've just like taken the like beautiful old buildings and just like modernized the inside of them. It's quite funny. We are walking through the Botanic Gardens now, which is very nice. It's like in the city.
Yeah.
But it's so nice, and there's like a really nice building here.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. And there's like a maze.
Yeah, it's so cute. It's just like a really nice place to wander through. There's people walking their dogs and like having lunch on all the benches. It's very nice.
It is very nice. And I'm not sure what this glass thing in front of us is, but I think that might cost to get into, but the gardens itself are free, which is nice. Something incredible we've realized about Belgium is that, you know, those like Guayalin praline hazelnut like seashells,
I'll put a picture of them here. If you're from Australia, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know where else they're sold.
and they're like the Guayalin brand, like
Yeah.
right, like that's the brand that makes them. No, that's just Belgian chocolate. Like there's heaps of them everywhere.
Like every brand has the hazelnut praline seashell chocolate.
I thought that was the Guayalin chocolate thing, but no.
So
So
that's just the only one that's made it out of Belgium.
So we're gonna get like 100 of them because they're everywhere here and they're the best chocolates ever.
Yeah, they're like my favourite chocolate, so I am excited.
I'm so keen.
So this is one of the main sights to see in Brussels, which is a statue in a fountain of a little boy, and the fountain is him peeing. Why this is so famous, I'm unsure, but
I don't think anyone knows.
But there he is. Hello, it is day 2 in Brussels. We have come to something we learnt about yesterday. Yesterday we went to the little statue. The statue of the little boy peeing. There is a little girl, which we found out yesterday. So the little boy was built in like the 1600s, and this one is from like the 1980s. So it was literally just built to like match the boy.
I mean, the little boy statue that we saw yesterday is a replica.
It's actually a replica, yeah. The real one's in a museum, but like where the statue is and like everything has been around for years.
But yeah, this one says 1987.
Yeah. But this one's kind of cooler because it's, well, a big group of people just got here. But before that, it was way quieter than the boy, and it's like hidden. It's in like a little alleyway, whereas the boy is just on a corner.
There's also a dog somewhere,
which we will be finding later today. But yeah, they're kind of fun. They're very weird, but fun. pronounce it in French. I'll write it on the screen. But it's basically like a big open area with like gardens and trees and stuff around some museums. But yeah, it's really nice. It's just like a nice little outdoor area. I'm sure it'll be very nice in like spring and summer because these trees along here have no leaves at the moment. But in spring and summer, I'm sure it's like even more beautiful.
Yeah.
The thing that's so great about Brussels is like everything is so close to each other. It took us like 6 minutes to walk here from the statue, which was like 10 minutes from our hotel.
Yeah.
And then there's a palace like 3 minutes away, and in between us and that palace is like a museum and another building we want to see.
Yeah.
It's a very walkable city.
It is great. Alright, see this beautiful building? I'll give you 3 seconds to think, to tell me what it used to be. It's now a pub.
I mean, it does say it on the building, but it says a lot of things on the building.
It's quite small, so like what could this possibly be? It looks like a school or like a boarding house or something, but no, it was just a pharmacy. Just like a chemist. It's the most beautiful chemist ever. We have like these little iPad thingies, so you like type in the number of the instrument you see, and then you can play what it sounds like, which is very cool.
It is. We're just like walking around listening to all these like old instruments. Like you can see, they're like There's so many, and we're only in like level 1 out of I think 3.
Yeah, it's insane,
but it's very cool.
It is.
In the trilogy.
The third and final one.
Ah, yes.
We've definitely gone in order of like
impressiveness. Yeah. This one's not even a fountain. It's literally just a statue of a dog peeing. But what a random fun thing to walk around Brussels finding.
Yeah, they're all in 3 different locations, so you can see the city.
Yeah, it's great. All right, it's been a few hours, but we have come back out at night time.
We've done morning, day and night out today.
We have. You didn't see the morning because I forgot to film, but
we were too tired.
We didn't. But we are out at night, which is unlike us, but it is for a specific reason, because Brussels currently has a light show that started yesterday. So we are going to go find some of the light displays, and also we're going to get a Belgian waffle for dessert.
Yes, we are.
It is going to be incredible. Waffles acquired. This one is Biscoff with like a Biscoff crumble on top, and this one is Nutella. We are so excited. We've been like looking at these since, only for like a day since we got here, but we have been hyping ourselves up so hard for when it was waffle time.
We really have been.
And it is waffle time.
Finally. Alright, we are on our way to Antwerp for a day trip today, but it started very dramatically.
We're like an hour later to the station than we wanted to be because we got stuck in a lift this morning.
Yep, for 40 minutes. But we made it. We are a little late and a little stressed, and we were very hot in there. But we made it.
But we survived.
We're okay.
Exploring Antwerp, and we found kind of the first major thing, well, other than the train station, which I filmed a couple of clips of,
which is stunning.
It is beautiful, but we found this is behind us is the Cathedral of Our Lady. Let's just have a look at her spire. She's big. She's a bit tall, but it is beautiful. I read about this one online, and because it's a Catholic cathedral, it has been burnt down a couple of times. The insides have been destroyed, it's been attacked and rebuilt. So it's like kind of a mix of like a few different like eras of architecture. But the outside is very Gothic.
Yeah.
But it's very cool. We're gonna head in and see what it's like. Alright, it was 12 euros to go into the cathedral. So we went into the foyer and then left. But we have come to Grootmarkt. That's probably completely incorrect. But it's just another little town square. Oh, look at those buildings. Look how cute that is. Oh, that one. We love all the cute like European buildings.
Can you see this one? That's a tiny, hold on. This is a tiny ship. Like, why?
Because they can.
And then over there, there's like different statues on each house.
Yeah, I'll film those in a second so you can see them better.
It's so cool.
But yeah, it's very cool. We love a town square.
We love a town
We
square.
really do.
Top of the castle. We're at the viewpoint.
It's very nice. You can see this above Catherine's head is like the spire of the church we were at before.
Yeah, and all of these spires behind us are all part of the castle, so it's very cool. We discovered while researching Antwerp that this place is called what? The Stone?
Yeah, it's called Het Steen, which means the stone in Dutch.
Yeah, because all the Antwerpian buildings used to be wood, and this was like the only thing made of stone. And now it doesn't make any sense because I feel like most of the city is stone, but
this is still called the stone.
the stone. Also, hot tip: free pee here,
Yeah, there's a free bathroom in the visitor centre, which is like in the castle. And
which is free to get in.
You know, we love not paying for stuff if we don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love a free bathroom.
So, recommend the stone.
Okay, we had a very simple lunch, and then we decided that because we had a cheap lunch, we could justify getting a waffle to
We just
share.
kept smelling them.
They smell so good, and
Also,
they're
this
like
place
everywhere.
It's called the Australian.
Yeah, we've seen this in Brussels as well, but there's like, yeah, it's called like Australian waffles and ice cream. We have no idea why.
What makes it
Because
Australian?
yeah, waffles and ice cream is not like a big thing in Australia. But that's all right. It's fun. Hopefully, it's a good waffle.
I'm sure it will be.
It smells incredible. All right, we're about to head back to Brussels. But we've had a great day in Antwerp. But I just wanted to show you this train station. I filmed it a bit earlier, but like, this is just the train station. This isn't even like the platforms of the train station.
It looks like
This
a
is like,
concert room.
I know, it's like where you buy your tickets.
Or like law court, or
I know, it's so extra.
like a museum or something. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. But yeah, the whole city is like full of the most beautiful buildings. Definitely worth a day trip if you can get there. The beauty about Belgium is like it took us 50 minutes on the train to get here from Brussels.
Yep.
I think it's a bit over an hour from Bruges. Like Ghent is also like an hour away. Like everything's so close that you can just like get to everything so easily. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are back in front of the town hall for our last morning in Brussels. But it is not the end of the vlog because we are heading off to Bruges later today.
Got lots of Belgium.
We have really liked Brussels.
Yeah.
Other than the slight ordeal of getting caught in our hotel lift yesterday.
Yeah, that's not Brussels' fault.
No, that's not Brussels' fault. But yeah, it's so beautiful. Like it's just like it's so beautiful and it's so walkable, which was really nice. It was like so easy to just like we haven't been on any kind of train other than when we went to Antwerp.
Yeah, nothing. Belgium is so small. It's like you could stay in Bruges and come to Brussels for the day. Like you don't need to stay here.
Yeah,
You could stay anywhere.
our Flixbus this afternoon from Brussels to Bruges is an hour 25, I think.
Yeah.
So like very doable for a day trip.
And Ghent is in between them.
Yeah, and Antwerp was like 50 minutes from Brussels.
Yeah.
So if you were going to stay in one place and day trip to all the others, I think Brussels is probably the most central.
Yeah.
Because Antwerp is a bit further away from Bruges.
Yeah.
But it's so easy to get around here. It's incredible.
We love it.
All right, we've arrived in our hotel in Bruges. It's small but cute, and it's like a little family-run hotel.
Yeah, we got these like Belgian chocolates on our bed, like a little pack of 4. It was so cute.
Yeah, and like it was like a father and son that like checked us in. But we just wanted to show you this view. Look at this. Just like the most European little view. Like a blue sky. We haven't had that for ages, but like it's so cute. We're just like absolutely obsessed with like European buildings.
Yeah.
And they're like little cobblestone streets, although wheeling our suitcases on the
that was
cobblestones,
a bit of a bitch.
less fun. We're about to go out and explore and get some dinner.
We just wanted to film our hotel, firstly because it's just so cute. Cute little family run hotel, but secondly, we found out today that they built this hotel the building was built in the 1400s, and I think it was turned into a hotel in the 1900s, I believe. And this plaque here was placed on it in the 1500s. I think it was connected to sort of all these other buildings, so this part is just the hotel, but how incredible is that?
This is outside our hotel. Like we walk out the door and then this is just like there. Crazy.
Is this place real?
It's so beautiful.
Okay, I think we've literally been outside for like 15 minutes and Bruges has like shot to the top. Like maybe the top 3 places we've been so far. Do you reckon?
Yeah, easily.
It's just so gorgeous. Like
every time we like turn a corner, we're like, I got to take a photo of that.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's not like Bruges is an unknown city. I think it's like the most popular city in Belgium. But if you ever get the chance, definitely come here.
Incredible.
Good morning from Bruges. Krissie is a little sick today, so I'll be doing most of the talking.
I just have a sore throat, and as you can probably hear, it hurts to talk.
Your voice has gone down a couple of octaves. We got some waffles this morning because we didn't have time to go grocery shopping yesterday, so this is our breakfast, which I think is the perfect breakfast, honestly. How is it?
So good.
And I think we're gonna maybe look for a hot chockey, and then we're just gonna wander around Bruges for the day. Very unique part of Bruges. We're being quiet because it's like a residence village. It's very interesting. It's like only nuns live here and unmarried women, like women that have decided to never marry. But yeah, it's very cute. Like all the houses look the same, and then you've got this like little like grass area with daffodils. Very cute.
Okay, we've come to the Belfry.
Yes.
As you can tell, we've already walked up some of the steps. It's 366 steps up to the top.
Down.
55 down, and we're already a little out of breath.
We'll be fine.
But apparently there's like an incredible view from the top. Wish us luck. Honestly, the main risk is that we are going to get dizzy. Okay, how far up did you think we were when we reached the top of that staircase?
At the top.
Were we just over halfway?
Yeah.
Okay, it is so windy up here, so I'm like ducking below the window so that you can't hear the wind in the microphone. but the view is absolutely stunning from up here. It was not an easy walk up, especially for someone with bad knees like me, but there are like rooms to stop along the way, but it's like a very narrow spiral staircase, but let me show you these views because it's incredible. Okay, so turns out when you're like right next to the bells, they're really freaking loud. But that was pretty cool. Okay, we're back down on solid ground, but this is where we were, right up here where these windows are. Cool. It was very cool.
It was very cold as well.
Yes, very cold, very windy. The staircase was a lot.
Yeah. It was twisty, it was tight.
But we made it. And it was very cool. Definitely like worth doing if you're in Bruges. You get a really cool view of like the whole city and like further.
With all their like red roofs, like it's very European.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Good morning from Belgian town number 4. We have made it to Ghent, which was very lucky because Krissie's still sick.
I don't sound so good.
We weren't sure if we were going to be able to make it, but we did. And we're very excited to look around.
I've wanted to come to Ghent since I saw a jigsaw puzzle with a picture of Ghent on it like 10 years ago, and I was like, that is a pretty city.
But we just got the train here. It's very quick.
Yeah, it's like 22 minutes from Bruges.
And now we're walking into the city.
Look at that. It's so well preserved. Like, so many of these buildings are like basically original buildings. It's so cool. The area of Ghent called Hall, and it is so cute. You can kind of see behind me, like all of the buildings are like this, and the streets are all cobblestone. It's very cute, but like this section is very much like what all of Bruges is, but the new area is not as nice.
Yeah.
But the old area is very cute. You can kind of see it behind us.
Here.
It's a lot quieter here, which is nice.
Yeah, and there's a lot more like castle-y things. Like I feel like Bruges is very like one level.
Yeah.
Whereas Ghent is very like, oh, here's a castle, and over here is a turret, and over there's another castle.
Yeah, there's a castle here that's like turned into a museum that we might go to this afternoon, if we have time before we head back.
All right, I have no idea when the last time we filmed a clip was, but it's probably been a couple of hours. We went out for some lunch. We got pasta takeaway. Why is that not a thing in Australia? We're just walking along this area again because it's just literally so beautiful. And then we are just about to go to the castle, and we think we're going to do the like audio guide. So that'll be fun. All right, we're like halfway through the castle tour. It's really good. I read before coming here that the audio guides, it's done by like a Ghent comedian. So, and it's also like got like audio, what would you say, like scene?
Yeah, it's like it's like a soundscape kind of thing.
Yeah, like a soundscape. So it's like interesting.
Yeah.
So it's very cool.
It's cool. It like leads you around the castle. And up right now we're like up the top, Marty. Oh yeah. It's very cool.
Welcome to our last day in Belgium. Oh, so sad. But we're also going to Paris tomorrow, so we can't be too sad. As Krissie said earlier, we're leaving waffles for crepes. What do you prefer?
Probably waffles, but
Yeah.
that's alright.
But then I prefer croissants to all of them, so.
That's true.
We are just having one last wander around. We had a very slow morning. Bruges isn't the biggest place, so we don't need to spend the whole day sightseeing anyway.
Yeah, and I'm still a little sick, so
Bit
it's
stuffy.
nice to have a relaxed morning.
Yeah, but we're just gonna wander around, take some photos, eat some more waffles, and enjoy our last day in Belgium.
Oh yeah. This is what waffle numbers, like 4 each, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
It's actually not that bad for an 8-day trip to Belgium.
It's not enough waffles.
No.
Guys, waffles are so good.
They're so good. They're made with like a dough instead of a batter, and it is
Oh, I'm gonna miss them so much. All right, we just had a very delicious dinner. We had like Greek gyros. And if that's how Greek gyros is, I'm excited for Greece, because that was good. It's our last night in Bruges and in Belgium. We're going to Paris tomorrow.
We're very excited.
We really are. So we're going to be getting up kind of early tomorrow to get our Flixbus. So we thought we would end the Belgium vlog here.
We have honestly loved it here so much.
Yeah.
I was saying to Captain today, this like Bruges is my favourite city we've been to.
Yeah.
So far.
Just like out of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think out of the European countries, Belgium is currently my top.
Yeah. I think the chocolate and the waffles has had something to do with it.
It's definitely helped.
Yeah, but no, we've loved Belgium. And yeah,
Everything's
Bruges
just
is
so
gorgeous
beautiful as well.
Like, I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful.
It really is. And also, like, we've seen a lot of pride flags around here.
Yeah,
which
it's
has
been very cute.
made us feel very comfortable. It's very nice.
But yeah, so we hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe,
Yes, give
please,
this video a thumbs up.
if you'd like. And yeah, we will see you in Paris.
Bye.
Bye.